Okay folks, welcome to the studio. I'm embarking on a new journey to just break down some boundaries of my work and bring up new possibilities, new ways of creating my abstract imagery and maybe developing and pushing what I'm already using. So I'm gonna start to introduce cardboard. I'm finding cardboard everywhere. It's a great free supply thanks to Amazon. They're doing a good job supplying us artists. So I want to use it. There's something about it. I walk by these piles of trash and cardboard daily, and I pick up actually some great sheets, and then I pick up this stuff. This is monster corrugated material, and I have great ideas for this. So I have some great pieces for in my imagination to use this stuff. This is almost as strong as plywood. So given that, let's get back to this piece. So what I'm doing is extrapolating a lot of the shapes I use in my organic abstracts, and there's something that you've always seen show up in my work. It's pretty stylistic to me and how I'm interpreting my abstract work. So I want to pull a lot of these shapes out, and I've entered them somewhat like a template, one of those sewing blueprints to make a dress. So I'm putting shapes on here at random how I want to use them. Here's another one. I know these are shapes that always show up in my work. So given I have them all down here on the cardboard, I take one of these utility knives, and then I score into it so I can take these out. And you have to be careful because you can lose a finger, and this one's going to be tricky to get off of here, but I'm going to do it. So let's see what we got. Let me dig in here some more. That's great. Let me not cut that piece behind me. That's a good idea. Go. And I save every little piece, and I'm going to show you why in a little bit. There we go. So that's come out of there, and I can play with these edges. I don't care that they're crude, and I'm not going to show you every bit of this process today because I'm keeping some secrets up my sleeve. And I will show you more in depth and give you a true journey that I'll capture on video of how I intend to use all this stuff. So I have to cut a lot more, tons more pieces. And I'm starting to figure out how I'm going to apply this where, what I'm going to use for adhesive. But here is just a little bit of an attempt to show you where I'm going, what I'm thinking. Well, folks, I can't wait to try this. I adjusted the camera level there so you can see my face better and my hands. I want to try to show you now my intention with these pieces. So let me grab a couple. So you can see I've extrapolated all these organic kind of shapes. It's, organic extraction, abstracted from the natural world. All my work is. And you can see that I've carried it over in these shapes as well. And what I intend to do is adhere these to some kind of surface, but I don't know which surface yet. I have adhesive coming in the mail, so I don't know how that'll work, although I think it's a good one. And what I do once I adhere it to my new surface, I don't know what I'm going to even do to it then. So I'm kind of pushing down this process pretty loosely. Let it inform me. I don't want to get too involved in it. I just want everything to be a pleasant surprise. That's the best way to approach your work sometimes. And I don't want any of the common restrictions or borders I put up when I'm producing these pieces. So I'm trying to break down my work even more, understand it, say a little more on a base level, that empirical level, like what is the logic going on there. But you know, I'm a big believer once again that it's immediate, spontaneous, it's coming from the subconscious, even these shapes. And so it's kind of a free riot of imagery. So whatever I do with these pieces in the next phase, it's, you know, as I've said before, it's going to be somewhat of a secret because I don't know what to do. And I just have a lot of unique pathways I can go. But you can see here, I'm really starting to like this already. When I just add a couple of these die cut items here, and you can see how they work in unison together. And let's see, let me see where I can fish this one in. So I get a lot of new opportunity, which really I'm loving this. It's this is the first time I've seen this up against the surface of one of my pieces. It's kind of blowing me away. I really like it. And here's one. And I don't know how much I can layer these for strength. You know, I don't know what kind of surface I will use. It's got to be able to hang. I don't want it to be too heavy. I want it to be maneuverable. So it's a lot of more intricacies that need to be thought out how I'm going to do this. But this is just very dynamic, very different, and man, I love it. And I love the pieces I'm working on, but this shows me a lot of new potential, new direction to go in, and I don't know where I'm gonna go. Man, what I like about this is the edges are defined. So once you cut them out, I can't play with that edge. So I can immediately start getting to the adhesion onto the surface and apply my color, whatever kind of color I'm going to use. Is it going to be oil bars, oil pastel? It's going to be some acrylic paint in there, I know. Definitely need that. Let's see, man, this is a lot of fun. So what I was saying about the edges, since the edges are defined, I can't go, it saves me time. I don't have to go change it. I don't have to re-engineer it, redraw it, which I'm doing constantly in this lower piece that's on archival paper. And that takes up a lot of time, and it creates a lot of reflection and indecision. When I can see already to work this way, I will have a lot less reflective time and less indecision. So my design phase of the work will get done much quicker. I want to do, I don't know if you can't really do a live video on YouTube, I don't know. maybe on Instagram I'll do a live video, cause you can go up to 4 hours. And I actually wanna take all these pieces and use push pin tacks and a tacky substance I use and just create a massive wall composition. So it'll be this color against the white wall. So I want to see how that'll work. And this is exciting, better than I thought. And if I can encourage everybody, do something wild and different this week you've never done, but keep it in the mold and discipline of what your style is, but break out of it a little bit or a whole lot, but keep the identifying imagery of who you are. That's very important. And I hope you all like this video, and if you do, the best help you can be to me is subscribe to this station and give me a like, because that helps the algorithms and it just really supports the effort I'm trying to put together here. Also, you could drift over to my Instagram page, which is called Armin Kajurian Art as well. So you can see more work there, but I probably shouldn't be directing you there by links, because I'm reading these are big no-nos in social media, which I've been doing. What else can I tell you? Just keep at it, come back, and maybe in a week or so, I'm gonna try that big installation on the wall, but I need to cut maybe a few hundred more pieces. So I'm gonna be a pattern dressmaker here as an abstract artist. So you all take care, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.